Hello. Hi everyone. It's me, Alise, and I have a fun little game that I wanted to do with you all today, and it is this or that. This or that. This or that, yeah. You probably already know what it is, but just in case for those of you who don't know, I'm gonna show you two things. One thing in my right hand and one thing in my left hand. And I'm gonna pick one of them in my head, and you have to guess which one I pick, and or you pick one yourself, and then we see if we pick the same thing. So I guess we can see if we're like on the same page with things that we pick. And I just want to apologize about my hair. It is horrendous right now. I don't know what happened to it. It just like dried really weirdly, and I'm very not happy about it. Yeah. But let me not complain about my hair too much, I guess. It's horrible. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm just gonna try to pin it back. Should I just shave my head? Yeah. I did some extra makeup today. In case you can't notice, I did a lot of eye makeup for fun. To kind of experiment. I was planning on filming an art student video finally, because I had been getting a lot of comments and requests for that, and I know that those are my most popular videos, so I was planning on doing it, and that's why I did a little extra makeup to like get in character, but I want it to be like as perfect as possible, and my hair was just so terrible that I was like, okay, I'm gonna try again tomorrow because it's just not doing it. But then I put on all this makeup, and it's late at night, and I didn't want it to be for nothing, so I decided to film something else, and I had been wanting to try this or that video, so that's what we're gonna do. Sorry I had a little ramble there. I'll also be rambling and chatting as I go along and making sounds with the objects as we go. I'm thinking about just putting my hood up at this point. Let's do that. This hood is too small. Maybe this is better. Okay, let's continue, everyone. So I'm gonna start with two kind of interesting items. If you are a fan of coins, maybe you collect coins, or you're interested in coins from different countries, different currencies, then this might be interesting for you. So I'm going to show you two different coins of Japanese yen, and you pick one. I'll tell you, this is ichi yen, this is one, and this is go or gojo? I don't even know. This is go, meaning 5 yen. 1 and 5. 1 and 5. It's the smallest and the second smallest coins. So I guess it's like a penny and a nickel if we're talking about American currency. I'm thinking about which one I'm gonna pick. Okay, I picked. So, everyone, if you have your choice, this or that. 1 yen or 5 yen coin, which one? Ready? 3, 2, 1. I picked that. I picked the 5 yen. When I was thinking about which one I was gonna pick, I decided to do the one that looks like a donut. If you can see, it has this hole in it, which I think is really interesting, and I'm wondering the purpose of it. I think it's kind of cool, because in American coins we don't have this sort of shape, donut shape. My head is very uncomfortable. This hood is too small. Sorry everyone, you're just gonna have to deal with my bad hair day. Seriously, like the worst hair day I've had in a very long time. What do you all do when you're having a bad hair day? Do you just like wear a hat? Maybe I should wear a hat. Yeah, hats, but I feel weird wearing a hat inside. I don't know. Okay, next I'm gonna do the 2 items that I showed in the thumbnail. I think before I start filming the video, I usually do like the thumbnail shots, so I just showed them. Because after I film, I'm like, yes, I'm done, and I like shut my everything and put the mic away. And I'll totally forget about a thumbnail, so I do it before so I don't forget after. Okay, these are porcupine sticky notes. Porcupine sticky notes, so cute. Or that, Kirby. I've shown these guys a few times in different videos, so maybe if you're not new to my channel or my rambles, you are familiar with them. Yeah, this or that. Now for me personally, I am very attached to both of these, and I am finding it hard to choose. But I think the choice is obvious anyway. Okay, ready? This or that. This or that. 3, 2, 1. That. Of course I picked Kirby. Sorry to the porcupine, I just love Kirby so much. Kirby, Kirby, Kirby. Other people commented in a video one time that they liked the sound of scratching Kirby's eyes. Which I feel kind of bad because I'm maybe hurting Kirby's eyes. Sorry, Kirby. We gotta do it for the ASMR. And its little cheeks. Today I'm wearing blush like Kirby. My cheeks, do you notice my cheeks look kind of pink? My eyes look tired. I am tired. It is late. I don't know what to do. I shouldn't touch my eye with this. You can touch your cheeks too. There's an ambulance coming. Okay, so Kirby won this round. I think we can do it like a bracket system. So Kirby gets to move on to the next round. His next opponent is George. Okay, Kirby or George. Say this or that. This or that. Kirby or George. This or that. This is another really difficult decision in my opinion, because I love both of them very, very much. Who have I had longer? I've had Kirby longer, I think. Yeah. Okay, do you all have a decision? Kirby or George? Okay, I've come to my decision. 3, 2, 1. George. Maybe I surprised some of you. You thought I would pick Kirby. I do love Kirby very much, but I've been a fan of Curious George for much longer than I've been a fan of Kirby. Actually, I first started liking Kirby playing Smash, or watching my brother and his friends play Smash when I was like too young. They wouldn't let me play with them until I was a little bit older because I was like a baby child. But I always liked Kirby, but I didn't like know. I just knew it was like pink, fluffy, cute thing. And then it was like later on that I like got into Kirby as an entity, as a living human being, Kirby being. But George, on the other hand, I have watched religiously. I watched Curious George from a very young age. And Curious George was my favorite TV show from like a really, really young age as a child. And I recently started watching it again after moving to Japan. But I started watching it in Japanese to help me with my Japanese. I watch like kids TV shows to help with my listening. And it really helped a lot. So I kind of rekindled my love for Curious George after all these years. So that's why I picked George. Okay, so George won that round. George with the banana hat. So George gets to stay, and let's see who his next opponent is. Okay. Oh my god. I was gonna try to be secretive about it and just but he's too big. In this round we have Tiny George and Big George. This is also Curious George, and he's brushing his teeth. I don't know why, but he's brushing his teeth. Let me before they battle, before we pick which one, let's chat real quick about how I got this guy, and more specifically how much money was paid to get this. It's kind of an embarrassing amount of money. We won, me and my boyfriend were at, in Japan they have a lot of arcades, but at the arcades, at the front section, they have a bunch of, what is it, the crane game, where it's like the claw and you try to whoopie boop and, you know, and they're like, I don't know, people in Japan, there's like a crane game culture. Like people get really into it and will get like addicted to it and spend so much money, like grown adults, but they'll study it and like watch YouTube videos. My boyfriend kind of does that secretly. I'm exposing. He's over there watching anime right now. What are you watching? What's the name of the show you're watching? 今何を見てる？ゴールデンカムイ。ゴールデンカムイ。I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it. Does anyone know what he said? How do you say 英語で何？ちょっと翻訳して。調べます。He's googling the English translations, or maybe some of you will be familiar with the show he's watching. I've never heard of it. He said it's about Hokkaido. You said it's about Ainu people? The Ainu people of Hokkaido. Ainu people are like a native community, ethnicity that was native to Hokkaido. Okay. While he's doing that, I'll tell you, we won this in a crane game in Akihabara in Tokyo, and my boyfriend was like, no, we're gonna keep going until we get it. And I was like, listen, these things are so rigged, like you're not gonna get it, you're just gonna spend all your money. We spent so much money. He spent most of it because I was like, I'm not gonna spend my money on that. We could buy this online for like $5 probably. So this was a very expensive investment. He did indeed end up winning, like $30 later. It's so bad. But I have like special memories attached to this guy because it was really fun. Taking like 20 minutes to try to win him. We finally did. Anyway, so we have Tiny George and Big George, who was very expensive. This guy was $100, this guy was less than $1, and this guy was like $30. So, this or that. This or that. Who are you gonna choose? Tiny Banana George or Big Toothbrush George? Are you ready? I actually don't know who I'm gonna pick. This is tough, isn't it? I got it. Okay. Ready? This or that. 3, 2, 1. That. Yeah. I feel like I just had to go. He's so big, you know. How can you not choose this dude? Did you ever translate? Did you get the translation? Hi. It's same. Golden. Kamui. Kamui.
I think it's the same reading.
Golden Kamui.
It's about Ainu people in Hokkaido.
About Ainu people in Hokkaido. Okay, thank you. Has anyone ever seen Golden Kamui? Please let me know. I'm curious because I never heard of it. We haven't. Oh my god. See, this is why I don't know what's going on. It's so terrible, guys. My bangs are just like not doing anything that I'm wanting them to do at all. Like this whole front part of my hair is just like, it's so bad. And it won't stay behind my ears, so I can't just like tuck it away. So I tried to clip them down. Okay. This is a very messy, not organized this or that video. I'm sorry if some of you really just came here for the this or that content only. Hopefully you don't mind my little rambly ramble. I kind of need to release a little bit of chattiness on you all. So, and I like talking. I like talking to you guys and seeing what you have to say in the comments. I really like when I say something in the middle of the video, like a really specific thing, and then someone has something to say about it and they comment about it, and it makes me happy because I'm like, oh, they were listening to me and they care about what I say. And yeah, it just makes me happy. Makes my heart warm, so thank you. Okay. Next. I think we're gonna move on to a different category of items. How about some glasses? So, I have these two pairs of glasses here and they're very similar. And you might be asking yourself, what is different about these glasses? Because they look really the same, you would think. However, if you look closely at the color, these are silver and these are kind of a rosy gold. Silver and rosy gold, silver and rosy gold. And these are slightly bigger and rounder, and these are a little bit smaller and more tapered on the corners. So I think that these fit my face a little better because I'm kind of warm undertones of skin, and these fit the angle of my face a little bit better. These are kind of awkward looking on me, but it works sometimes if I'm going for an awkward looking look. Anyway, I'm talking way too much, okay? This or that. This or that. Please choose. This or that. Silver glasses or gold glasses. My mom is texting me. Okay, silver glasses or gold glasses. 3, 2, 1. Gold glasses. I think I gave it away when I said that I like these better for my own face, so I hope you all got that hint. Okay. This is so bad. You know, I'm proud of myself for filming anyway, with my hair looking so bad, because me 1 year ago would not have filmed. If I felt like I looked really bad in some way, I would be, you know, I talked about this one time before, I used to put a lot of pressure on myself to like look perfect in my videos, so if I was having a hair day like this, I would not be filming. But I am comfortable with you all. You've stuck around, some of you stuck around this long, and if you're watching and you're still at this point, like almost 20 minutes into the video, then I don't think you're here to look at my hair. I think you're here for other reasons, and that is ASMR. And I appreciate that. Okay. What if I just leave it like this? How about that? I will simply just leave my hair like this. I can't take myself seriously. Okay, let's see what's next. So I have two cute little things now. Two cute little things, and that is these two hair clips. These two hair clips. Two hair clips, two hair clips, two hair clips. Oh, perfect. I can use these when I'm done. Maybe they'll do something for me. Okay. So, this one, as you can see, is pinkish, a very light pinky pink. And this is more of a creamy white pearl. So, pink pearl or white pearl. Please choose pink or white, this or that, this or that. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Pink. Yeah, I chose pink because it matches what I'm wearing. It shows up, maybe it looks gray on camera. It's a really ambiguous color where it's like, you know that color where it's like, it's kind of gray, kind of beige, kind of dusty rose, kind of lavender, kind of a little bit of everything. At the same time, it's like one of those colors and changes in the light. I think it's mostly like a dusty rose grayish color, but on camera it's looking really gray right now. What color do you think this is? It might be a case of like, remember that dress from like 2012? That one dress that like broke the internet where everyone was like, it's this color, no, it's this color. I feel like this might make that happen because, I don't know, it's a really weird looking, I feel like if I think about it, if I look at it and say gray, it's gray. If I look at it and say like lavender, it's lavender. I don't know. Beige. If I look at it and say like beige or tan, then it's gonna beige or tan. Okay, I'm gonna use our winning clip now. Is it? Yes, this is the pink one. And this is going to do something helpful for me. And that is conceal my messy hair. Doesn't look any better. Okay. I'm just gonna let it go. It's fine. Okay. Oh, what is next for this or that? This or that? Okay. This is gonna be a very difficult decision, so pay attention closely. It's going to be a very two plants. These plants are very, very, very similar. You may notice they're both plants. But the differences are, these are some more round, shorter leaves. These are some longer cylindrical leaves. I think they're both different types of succulents, and they're both fake. They're not alive. So, I ask you the question, this or that? This or that? This or that? This or that? Boo, 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 boo. Ready? 3, 2, 1. That. I choose this one. I just like the way this one looks better. Sorry. No offense to the spiky guy. No offense to anyone who picked this guy. I think he's cool. But I just prefer this plant a lot more. I just think it's better looking, to be honest with you. Okay. Now we're gonna have kind of an arbitrary little comparison here. These two things are not very closely related at all, so yeah, good luck. This or that. This or that. This is a croissant. This is face cream. The croissant is actually a plate shaped like a croissant. This is actually face cream. So, I'm gonna ask you to pick one. For whatever reason you might have, please pick croissant or face cream. I know it's difficult. I know. 3, 2, 1. Croissant. I think that most of you maybe also picked the croissant because this is just a million times cooler and more interesting. Just objectively a better item than this. I'm gonna do some tippity tapping. I love this croissant. Got it from the dollar store here. It's amazing. It holds my jewelry, my rings, my lovely rings. I'm a little hungry. Even though I kind of ate a lot of food today. I recently discovered a gluten-free bakery, which maybe doesn't sound so cool, but I found out after a long time of having like stomach issues over the years that I am intolerant to gluten, and it makes a whole lot of sense, and I no longer like experience a lot of pain and discomfort after eating because I don't eat gluten anymore. So as you may imagine, I really miss cake and bread and croissants, and that's because in Japan it's not really a common thing to be intolerant to gluten, or if people are, they just kind of ignore it and just eat gluten anyway. Like, most people don't really know what I mean if I say I'm gluten intolerant or something. And those kind of gluten-free foods are really rare. You won't find anything like that in the regular grocery store. You'd have to go to like a specialty international food store and maybe they'll have some stuff, or you just order it online. But I was walking the other day. I was walking back from a dinner I went to. And to my right, I saw this bakery. It was so cute. And it said gluten-free. Everything there is gluten-free. Special bakery, everything in the bakery. And I lost my gosh darn mind. And I went. And I got 3 cakes. No, I got 2 cakes and 1 pie. Not like whole cakes or whole pie, but like pieces. And the prices really weren't that bad for it being like they make everything freshly like every day, and they have to get some special ingredients, so I thought it would be more expensive than a regular bakery, but it really wasn't. It's amazing, and I ate those. I split them with my boyfriend not too long ago. I had a some kind of special cheesecake with like nuts and something else and like a really good crust. It was like special baked cheesecake. It's sort of like, is it called Basque cheesecake? Is really common in Japan, where it's baked instead of like a creamy New York style cheesecake. So we got the baked cheesecake, which is more cakey, and then a like chocolate ganache cake that was so good, and then a chocolate tart. We love chocolate, obviously. Oh my goodness. But despite eating those things, I am quite hungry. Probably because I exercised a lot today. Partially on purpose and partially not on purpose. We're gonna take a little break from this or that, and I'm gonna trace things. I really love this trigger, and a handful of people commented and said they like it too. So I think I'm gonna do a video of me just doing this for like 30 minutes. I might fall asleep myself while doing, because I'm obsessed with this. I can't even focus on talking when I'm watching this in the viewfinder. Okay, what was I saying? I don't remember. Cake. I totally forgot what I was saying, guys. Cake. Gluten-free cake. Oh, I exercised a lot today, and that's probably why I'm hungry. So I went to the gym this morning, and it was really great, really fun. But then I accidentally speed walked like 2.5 miles this evening. So I was going to the bakery that I was just talking about. It's within walking distance, but I could have taken the train a stop or 2 or however many, whatever. I could have taken the train. But I was like, no, the weather's nice. I'm gonna walk. And it was farther than I anticipated. And I said that to my, who I was meeting there. I said I was gonna arrive at a certain time. And then that time had passed and I was still walking there. So I had to like borderline speed walk run. So I wasn't gonna be too late. And then I also walked the way home. I don't know why I walked home. I should have taken the train home. But anyway, so I'm blaming that for why I'm hungry. I ate a lot today. I had a really good breakfast, and a really good lunch, and a good dinner. And good cake. And I'm hungry. Okay, friends, we're gonna do another this or that. This or that. This is my AirPods case. This is Isabel from Animal Crossing. Here's my AirPods. They're very old. I've had these since 2019. I think they're like the original AirPods. I need to get new ones because they're finally giving up on me. They still work perfectly fine when I listen, but apparently the microphone on them doesn't work anymore because I was in a Zoom call for an online class, and when I like unmuted myself to speak, no one could hear me when I was using these, and then that kept happening every time I was wearing these, and then like I was wearing them listening to music, and my mom called, and when I answered, she was like, hello, 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 so she couldn't hear me, so the microphone died. So I will be getting new AirPods soon, I hope. But I checked the price online and they are so expensive for like the new AirPod Pros. They're so expensive. So I don't know. I wish they could do like a trade-in deal, like a car. Like trade in your used car for a cheaper, newer car that's, yeah. Anyway, this or that. I've already decided. Have you decided? Ready? 3, 2, 1. This one. You might be surprised because this is cuter. So you might think that I was going to choose this. Or maybe you chose this because you liked it better. And it's true that this is very cute. And I love Isabel. But I want to keep touching the remote. I really like this thing. We don't really use it these days because it's become so cold we don't turn on the AC. And I've only turned on the heat once. It stays warm enough in here. If you wear like a hoodie, it's fine. So I don't use the AC or heater, so I don't use this. Oh, maybe I should tell you, for those of you that don't know, this is the remote for the air conditioner and heater. In Japan, you usually control the AC with a remote. And it will usually be on the wall. And like a little remote holder stuck to the wall, and then you like point it at the thing. Yeah, this is pretty typical. Let's clean it. I think we can keep playing this or that without objects. Like, for example, I could say chocolate or vanilla. Okay, let's do that. Ready? Chocolate or vanilla? 1, 2, 3. Chocolate. Strawberries or oranges? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Strawberries. But I love orange juice. Orange juice is so good. Okay. What's another controversial thing? Oh, okay. Peanut butter, for those of you that like peanut butter. Just a big controversy here. It's like a lot of Japanese people hate peanut butter, like hate it. Like they think it's disgusting. My boyfriend thinks it's disgusting. He can't even like smell it. Like he won't let me eat it when I'm near him. And then if there's peanut butter on a plate or on a spoon, I have to like wash it totally clean immediately. I can't like let it soak in the sink or something because he hates the way it smells. I'm like, okay, and what peanut butter did you? I find it offensive because I love peanut butter. So to my other peanut butter eating people, do you prefer crunchy peanut butter or creamy? What, crunchy or chunky? Then creamy or smooth? I don't know. I usually say smooth peanut butter or creamy peanut butter. Maybe I say creamy. And then I say crunchy. I don't say chunky. I don't know, it feels weird. So crunchy or creamy peanut butter. Crunchy. Creamy smooth. Crunchy chunky. Creamy smooth. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I like creamy smooth peanut butter. I really like creamy peanut butter. But as I mentioned, peanut butter is not so popular here. So it's kind of difficult to find a good peanut butter at the grocery store. The only Western brand that I can find in grocery stores is Skippy. And Skippy is not my first choice peanut butter brand, but it's all I got. And a lot of the times they only have crunchy, they don't have creamy, and it's really frustrating. So right now in my pantry there is crunchy, Skippy, crunchy peanut butter. And I've tried the other brands are all Japanese brands, and when I tell you they're disgusting, I mean they're all disgusting and a disgrace, and they're not peanut butter. They're not peanut butter. It's like fake peanut butter flavored whipped cream butter in a jar. It's really gross. It's not good. It's like really it's like watered down peanut butter in a I don't know, peanut butter mayonnaise. I hate it. So I will accept Skippy crunchy for now. Whenever I go back to the United States, I'm thinking about what things I'm gonna stock up on and bring back here from the United States. And peanut butter. I'm gonna get my peanut butter and some other stuff that I can't get here, or I would have to order online. It would be really expensive to ship here. I'm hoping to go home for Christmas. I'm not sure if I'll really be able to, because there's no Christmas break. Classes keep going, so I would have to miss classes to go back home for Christmas. Most students don't go back home for Christmas. I mean, most international students here don't go back home for Christmas because it's expensive. And the timing is really inconvenient because we're in the middle of the semester at Christmas time. But I think I will try to find a way. Okay. Let's do another this or that. Okay. Whispers or soft-spoken. Whispers or soft-spoken. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Soft-spoken. I think most of you watching this, most of you who watch my rambles, I think you prefer soft-spoken. That's what I've heard from most people. So I think we all chose the same one there. Okay. Oh, let's do some language-related things like, do you say sofa or do you say couch? Sofa or couch? I'm curious about which word you use, sofa or couch. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Couch. I say couch. When I think of people who say sofa, it's usually like older people. So I'm curious if there's any younger people who say sofa and where they're from. Maybe there are people from, different regions of the United States, or maybe Canada or Australia or the UK or something. And maybe they say sofa, I don't know. Interesting. Okay. Ooh. What do you call the big road that you take to travel a long distance, where you drive fast on it and you have to enter it and exit it, and it, can connect a lot of time go a long way across a whole state or across states or something. You know that road I'm talking about that you use to travel? You go really fast and there's no stoplights. What do you call that road? It's not really this or that. It's like, tell me the word. Personally, I call it highway. 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 I've heard that in other parts of the United States they call it a freeway or interstate. Highway, freeway, interstate. That might be it. I don't know if there's any others. If there's any others, let me know. Maybe called a turnpike. Is that a thing? I don't know. Autobahn? I think that's the German way. I don't know. I call it a highway though. Okay. Let's do something different. I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 10. And whoever gets this number correctly, thinking of a reward for you and how I can give it to you and how I can verify that you got the number. Okay, we're gonna go off of a trust-based system. So don't lie to me if you get the number right or if you don't. I'm thinking of a number right now. Okay, I've got it. Between 1 and 10. And if you get the number correctly that I'm thinking of, you get a very special prize. I'm serious. Okay. So, if you are still awake at the end of this video, which is now, we're getting towards the end. This is my last little thing. If you're still awake, if you're still listening, and if you think of the number that I'm thinking of, let me know in the comment if you want, and I will be in touch with you. Okay. I've never done anything like this where I'm like, wow, reward, wow. What is it, giveaway or something? I've always wanted to do a giveaway thing. I'm thinking of how I could do it. Anyway, I've got my number in my head, 1 through 10, and I'm gonna say it, okay? And don't lie to me if you got it or not. I mean, be honest. What? My brain's not working. I don't know. Just don't lie, okay? Ready? Boop, boop, boop. 3. My number's 3. Did anyone think of 3? Be honest. I'll know if you're lying, okay? I'll know. I know everything, okay? So if you actually also thought of the number 3, and if you're still awake and watching, comment and I will be in touch with you, okay? Okay, alright kids, this video is getting quite long. I had fun though, this was a good time. Even though I'm having a terrible hair day, and I had to switch ideas real quick for what kind of video I was gonna film, and my makeup looks kind of funky. And I rambled way too much, and this wasn't even supposed to be like a ramble themed video. Sorry guys. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And stay tuned for big news. I'm kind of scared to announce it. I don't know if I will. I will. Yeah. I've kind of been alluding to it in previous videos, like I have something exciting that I'm working on, and when I'm not allowed to tell you yet, but when I am, I'm so excited to tell you, blah, blah, blah. Well, it's happened, and I'm allowed to talk about it now, but I'm kind of nervous about it. Yeah. And it's too late in the video to talk about it now, because most of you probably aren't watching or you're sleeping, and there's not many of you, and I see you, the ones who, if you are still watching and you comment that you watched at the end, I see you. and I saw your comments previously, and I love you. Thank you. But this news is a little bit too big to just share with you guys. Sorry. So I'm gonna save this for the beginning of a different video or like a post or something. Yeah, nothing bad, only good things. Yeah, so stay tuned. Alright, everyone, I've gone on long enough now. I'll be taking all this makeup off and going to bed. So thank you for watching. Thank you always. It was really fun. Really fun. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Thank you. Bye bye.